Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the month of February. It is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent, not your recent past, your current energy, the near future, what you don't see coming, and then what Spirit wants you to focus on for the month. And then we will take a look at you and your person or whoever's on your mind. So if you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I am available for personal readings. If you'd like one of those, the information is in the description box below or in my About section. Okay, so first, right off the bat, taking a chance, not holding back. I don't think you're going to let anything get in your way. And then the Six of Wands. So this is really positive. Whatever it is that you're feeling pulled towards, it's like Spirit's giving you this massive green light and saying you have every tool that you need. He's just skipping along like with confidence and surety and all these things that he needs to be equipped with. And with the Four Cups in reverse, it's just saying there's nothing that you're going to be missing. You're not missing anything. Everything is there for you. In the near future, the King of Swords with the Queen of... God, this is great energy. Queen of Pentacles and then the Death card. I haven't seen that in a while. And what you don't see coming is the Tower in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and then the King of Pentacles. What Spirit wants you to focus on, the Seven of Pentacles, having a little bit, I was just going to say patience, and then here comes Temperance, and then the Six of Cups. Okay. So the overall energy, the Nine of Swords, you could have been going through. I mean, listen, we all do. So this energy could be popping up and down for you within the month of February. You could be feeling a little bit stressed out. There may be something that you finally decided you're just not going to wait on it. And it could be the breakup of a marriage or a relationship where you finally decided, I can't do this any longer. I can't stress over this anymore. But it seems like that's what you've been doing. You've been stressing over the breakup of some type of a situation and not wanting to move forward. It feels like you're holding on really tightly to this. And it doesn't seem to be getting you to a place where you feel better. It feels like it's kind of pulling at your energy and creating some kind of a discontent. So Spirit's really pushing for you to take a chance. Like, it's time to get past whatever has been holding you back or having you feel like you are pulling your hair out at night and not looking at things from that perspective of, oh my God, I just don't have anything anymore. Like, I've lost it. Because on the other side of you taking a chance and really opening yourself back up and allowing yourself to see what's available to you, there is true victory on the other side of it. If this is a relationship and you've had a hard time getting past that split, this is Spirit saying, just wait, because what's going to happen on the other side of this is so much better than you could possibly dream up, that you just have to have that faith and take a chance and put yourself out there. Okay, so we have in the near future, the King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Death card. This to me feels like you and another person's energy. It doesn't have to be masculine and feminine. It could be either one or both of the same. It doesn't matter. Death, there's the death of some kind of situation. Is that a rebirth card as well? It can be, but the Death card is typically about change. So where I feel like your energy is the king, masculine or feminine, whichever you are, doesn't matter what gender. The King of Swords is so full of integrity and very clear about what he wants. And I think what you desire is somebody who is stable and also knows what they want. So where you have clarity, another person, what I think you desire is someone who is very stable and grounded. It's like that's what helps balance out your energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Aquarius, or Gemini. We have everybody pretty much here. Not as much water as everyone else. I'm going to say more earth energy. But it's important that you realize like what it is that you want. If you're still getting over something else, I think what you want to create new for you, what's going to change is what you desire in another person. Now, you could also meet somebody in the near future and you're very clear about it very quickly. And you treasure the energy that they have because they are very comfortable in their own skin. And this transforms you in some way. It helps you see that there are other things that are possible past the pain of what's already occurred. So what you don't see coming, the Tower in reverse with the Ace of Wands and then the King of Pentacles. Something that has not changed yet needs to get going. It's like Spirit's trying to say, you don't see this, but you actually have everything that it takes. So if you're pursuing something in your work situation that you know is going to make you feel even better, or maybe it's going to bring more to you in the income department, not that it's everything, but you could want that a little bit more. I just want a little bit more. Spirit's like, well, if you don't take the action, then it can't happen. So be sure that you understand. What you don't see is that you already have all the tools. You have everything that you need. You're already stable enough. If this is about needing to acquire finances for a business situation, I'm going to say that your inaction is what's stopping you, because you have the ability to apply, you have the ability to get approved, and it's just a matter of time, and it will change everything if you trust the process. So please do. I'll get some clarifiers for that. Now, what Spirit wants you to focus on is patience with yourself. Now, the Six of Cups can be past energy, but I think it's just saying have patience with the person that you were before. If there was a disruption in a relationship and you're having to get over that situation and starting to learn to understand yourself. Sometimes that's what we do. We reflect back on our relationships and say, well, why didn't this work? You know, what's the energy of myself? What's the energy of the other person? But definitely give yourself a little bit of a break, because Spirit's like, this is a time when you're kind of going back and forth and you're saying, did I waste time? Did I wait too long? Have I waited too long now? Am I expecting something from the past to show up and it's not going to? They're like, try not to beat yourself up if that's what you did. Just recognize that this is the time that you're going back and forth about what you truly desire. That is your card. Temperance. Okay, let's look at the Fool and the Four of Cups in reverse. It's like if you're clear about everything that you want, that's when it comes to you. That's when, if you take that leap at that point, that's when things are successful. Because you're not going to, in the future, accept anything less than everything that you want. And that's really important to know prior to taking any chances. But I feel like you're being pushed to. So if you feel that, this is one of those get up out of the chair and start moving. All right, the Fool with the Four of Cups and then the Ten of Swords. Yes, you're done. It's like, this is over. This is done. No more sitting in this energy. Time to move forward. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. At times you could feel like, I'm just not ready. Maybe you're not ready to offer up love, or you feel like there isn't something out there. But that's something you need to work through, because at times, I don't care how old you are, we can fall into some old patterns from our youth. That insecure feeling like, oh, if I go and I take a chance, am I actually going to be successful? Yeah, you will. So you could be feeling sort of that childlike energy popping in that's helping you heal something that may have happened before, which pushes you forward into a place of feeling more self-love and security and things that it takes to really show up and find the right kind of relationship that's meant for you. And that's what leads you into finding this. So we have the King of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that, the Ten of Pentacles, which means to me that it's a very abundant relationship. Now, if this is you needing to speak up about some changes that need to be made within either a business or a work situation, it's going to be really successful. So if you need to go speak to, let's say you have a partner that is someone who has a different mindset than you, the two of you come together and make really good decisions, and it's super beneficial to you. Ten of Pentacles is everything. It's going to make some major changes or create major changes. All right, so the Death with the Queen of Pentacles and then the Knight of Cups. So it's saying go after this. Go after what makes you feel really loving, what drives you in the love department, in the emotional place. Because that's what you want to feel. That's what we seek, is emotional satisfaction. So if it feels right, do it. All right, what you don't see coming, the Tower in reverse with the Ace. Yep, Ace of Wands in reverse, the Eight of of Wands makes perfect sense. So there's going to be a lot of communication, and that's what you don't see. So this opportunity, I said that you have all of the tools you need. You do, and you're going to know that because as soon as you open up about this or you discuss it with, let's say you need to go to a bank, get a loan, all of that's going to be very clear to you. You just don't see how this is going to come about. But I promise you, there's going to be communication. Something's going to trigger you, and you're going to step forward and say, you know what? I've got everything I need. Yep, there you go. Clarifying. King of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles. So if let's say you're a masculine energy, you go to the bank, you've got a guy that shows up. He's like, yep, you've got everything you need. Or this is someone that you need to work with on some kind of level as far as business is concerned. Same thing. Two people communicating. It's great. Could be two feminines with very masculine energy. Whatever it is, it's going to be opened up and very clear, and the opportunity is going to happen. It's something's great. It's going to come out of that. Okay. So then we have the Seven of Pentacles with the Temperance, and this is what Spirit wants you to focus on, the Moon. Getting over some of the fears that you have because of the things that had happened in your past. And the Three of Wands, feeling like something's not going to work out for you. They're saying basically stop being afraid of what hasn't already happened, fearing that something is going to repeat itself. If you're doing your work on yourself and you're allowing yourself to do the back and forth and go through the emotions and, you know, not beat yourself up about having waited or put in so much work into something else, allow yourself to forgive yourself, your child's self, for whatever you need to. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but there's something about forgiveness around something that had to do with your childhood. Maybe that's coming up to the surface for you. Maybe you felt guilty about something. I don't know what that is. Take it as it resonates. It may not make sense for anyone. Let's look into Temperance with the Six of Cups. And then the Five of Wands. So this is overcoming a lot of internal conflict to me. The High Priestess in reverse, and you not kicking yourself in the ass for not having seen something for what it was. All right, so let's clear this and get into you and your person. Think about them for just a moment. So the Death is what's going to sit on top of this when I clear the cards. So this is going to be a really big energy for you in February. Big changes. Lots of death and rebirth type of feelings. Things are going to come to life is what I want to say. All right. Let's look at you and your person. Energy for Sag. All right, so your person, the one that's on your mind, cannot make a decision to save their lives. Not somebody who wants to be in a relationship. I think this is someone who's no longer interested or isn't interested in long-term commitment. I feel like they want to free themselves of any kind of love relationship at this point and maybe spend some time with family and friends. They're very undecided about this. Your energy is a Seven of Swords, feeling a little bit, I want to say you feel a little taken advantage of. The Death, there's a part of you that just doesn't feel like things could change. You may be feeling a little insecure as well. Something about this is throwing you off. Now, the Three of Pentacles in reverse is feeling like things are just not going to come together. So the Ten of Swords, the overall energy is saying that something is done. So if the person on your mind is someone that you're unsure about, they're definitely unsure. This is somebody who's non-committal and not interested in being in a relationship at this time. The Three of Cups is just saying they want to spend time with people like family, friends, things like that. And your energy is the Seven of Swords. I think you're very honest about this, but I think you feel like you've been a little betrayed or taken advantage of. The Death in reverse just says something about this. Something in you may still have hope or hasn't shifted out of this. Maybe you thought that this person could change and they just can't. I think it frustrates you a little bit and puts you in a place where you're just kind of unsure of yourself right now. Three of Pentacles. I mean, there could have been a third party, but I don't feel that energy. I just feel like at times it's frustrating for you as to why things can't come together. All right, so let's see with the Romance Angels. I'm going to see if there's any actions that the person's going to take or if anything's going to shift. Let's see. Because I'm nosy. Let's see. All right. So the World card, this person's going through a massive transformation in their life. They're on the defensive right now. They really just want people to kind of get out of their way, and their focus is on their work, the Eight of Pentacles. So your energy is the Knight of Pentacles. Maybe a part of you wants to approach them and see if you can work things out. I just think they're self-focused. The Hangman, you're coming out of being stuck. So the Page of Swords, maybe you've had your eye on this person and wanted to step forward and see what's going on. I'm going to say that they are primarily focused on the changes that they're going through, and they're not necessarily interested in a relationship right now. The Queen of Wands, yeah, there's something just not there fully enough to make a relationship. I don't think this has anything to do with you personally. I think it's just the person and what they're going through. All right. So we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your life. I don't think this particular person is what they're talking about. What's worth waiting for is the right person. And then honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Some of you could be reminiscing a little bit about some times that you were together. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. That's the energy that feels right. Now, religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing, your spiritual path. My guess is that some of you have been really working on yourselves and your spiritual path, and this person isn't, because the Hierophant being in reverse to me is someone who doesn't really put a lot of energy into either their faith or their trust in what is in the universe and things like that. So you could be going through a big religious and or spiritual shift. And then trust the situation is calling for you to have faith. In other words, have faith that the right thing is going to happen for you so that you can find what is meant for you that's going to fulfill you. All right, so I'm not going to go into an outcome because I think it's pretty clear as to what is happening. I will get the Lover's Oracle and see if there's any other messages for you there. All right, let's see what this says. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. Sometimes when things are done and we have some kind of a deep connection to somebody, it's good to recognize that that connection is always going to be there, even if you're not together in this particular life. Beware of what you are projecting for the qualities you admire in one another or qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. We have to be aware of that. Even if we think somebody's been, I'm not saying that it's right, or I'm not excusing any kind of bad or manipulative behavior, but sometimes when people do things, we don't like it. We also don't realize we do it ourselves, is all I'm saying. Not excusing any abuse in any way, shape, or form. And then it says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. I'm going to get one more. New beginning, a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. That's what it feels like. So this to me feels like you guys are moving on from something and starting a new chapter. All right, so let's see what we have from the wisdom of the Oracle to close this out. We have yin, so there's a need for some balance, some feminine energy. Because remember earlier I said even if you're feminine, it feels like very strong masculine energy. So if you can, throughout the month of February, I feel like there's a lot of drive that's going to be in you. So you might want to get in touch, even if you're a masculine, with more of your feminine side. Here and now, this is so important. Being in the present moment is the hardest thing that we all try to accomplish when we're doing our spiritual work. There are 2 twos, by the way. So this to me is about you and spirit. So what's between you and them and being as present as you possibly can. It's also reducing to a 5. So your birthday could be the 5th, but something around the 5th of the 5th month, meaning May. Something big is going to come around in May. All that glitters is a 16. So there's 7 energy. Now, I want to say be cautious of all that glitters isn't gold. I don't always say that with this card, but I just want to be a little cautionary in this, meaning be careful with some things that seem a little too good to be true. And then we have higher power. Always know they're at work. So for those of you who question whether you have somebody looking out for you, this card does not come out very often. So I'm going to say that this is an indication you need to understand there are people looking out for you and guiding you always. And then we have round and round. So if you've been going around and around and around about this situation, it's time to get off the, I don't want to say the Ferris wheel, it's time to get off the merry-go-round. of this situation so that you can push yourself forward. I know it's hard to give up on people we love, but there's always connection there. Doesn't always help. You will get through this, and there is something huge on the other side of it, something really big and powerful. Okay, my loves, this is the last thing I want to say really quickly. You have 3 5s, so there could be changes around your home situation, and there could be 5s in the address of the home that you find. All right, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. As I said before, if you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below or in my About section. I hope you guys have an amazing month, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care.